today I'm going to walk you through how to use Canva with your business Pinterest account. This makes life so much easier and saves you time, and you'll end up with beautiful pins that people are interested in pursuing and following your link. I promise you, I have helped several people through this process already, and it really only takes about 15 minutes to learn, and it's a lot of fun. Okay, so what do you need to get started? You want to already have your business Pinterest account set up. You want to have your Canva account created. This will work with both the free and the pro version. So if you're not ready to pay for the pro version yet, you don't have to. This is still available to you. You'll want to either be planning or already have something that you want to link to, whether that's a blog post or a website link or a product that you're selling, whatever the case may be for you and the reason that you're doing business Pinterest. So think about what you want that to be and have an open heart and mind and be ready for some creativity. Okay, so it really is simple. What you're looking at right now is you can see the front page of my business Pinterest account. I did have someone ask me how I made all this. Pinterest does this for you. As you create pins and start putting them on boards, it gives you this beautiful little background. Okay, so don't think you have to get real fancy and create that. Pinterest is going to do that for you. Okay, so and if you're not sure how to create a business Pinterest account, Pinterest has wonderful free tutorials on that. Okay. But if you have any questions I can help you with, please just pop them below this video. Okay. So from here, the first thing that you need to do, and I want you to keep in mind the majority of the work we're going to be doing is actually going to be on Canva. It's not going to be on Pinterest, but you do want to start on your Pinterest business page. So the first thing you're going to do is click Create. And we're going to go down and click Create a Pin. Although what we're actually going to be doing is not creating a pin right here. I know that sounds counterintuitive, but this is where you also go to start a board. If you are brand new to Pinterest, or if you've used Pinterest personally, but this is your first for a business account, this is where you'll want to start, because you won't have anywhere to send your Canva pins if you do not have a Pinterest board. If you're not familiar with it, what a Pinterest board is, think of it as your broad ranging topic, whatever interests you. Maybe that's cooking with kids, or homeschool activities, or tips for moms in sports, or whatever, whatever your thing is. Okay. So if you go over here to select, you'll see all of my boards that I've already created. If you haven't created any yet, yours is going to be blank, and that's not a problem. You go right down here to create board. You'll see I've already done this for some people because I put in Pinterest help for the board. Okay, so click create a board. You'll name it whatever you want it to be. I'm going to use my Pinterest help for this one, but you can type in, let's say, happy summer activities. Okay. And if you're using this for business, you don't want your board to be secret. Don't click that, because you want people to be able to find your information, right? And then you just simply click create. I think I chose happy summer activities because where I'm currently sitting, there is ice and snow. So that's all you have to do right here. Okay. And the reason you want that board already created is when you go to Canva and you're going to link that to your Pinterest account, if you don't have the board set up where you want your pin to go, you're going to have to come back over here. Of course, you could create everything right here in Pinterest. But since I like to use Canva for beautiful images anyway, and Canva will link to Pinterest, why would I create the image in Canva, download it, and then come back here to put it in again? That's a waste of your time. Okay. So once I have my board set up, I'm going to go to my Canva account. And in Canva, this is the home page of Canva. They have all these options for you, right? if you go up here to the search bar and you put in, you can see what I search the most. You would type in Pinterest pin. It's already popping up for me because I use it quite often. Okay. So I'll just type it though so you can see it so I'm not confusing anyone. Type Pinterest pin. It's going to come up. You click on that. And what this is going to do is it's going to give you the perfect dimensions for your pin. You're not going to have to figure out the size of what will show up best in Pinterest. Also, when you go here, you'll see they have all of these templates that you can simply use if you want to. Now, if you're not familiar with Canva, this isn't a whole Canva training by any stretch of the imagination. It's the basics of using Canva for Pinterest. Okay, so you might want to, and Canva also offers free tutorials. You might want to play around in there some. But for this, very often I'm blogging on some weird topic, off the wall topic I've come up with. So none of these templates are going to exactly fit. So I always just would choose create a blank Pinterest pin. Okay, so there you go. That's going to be the perfect size for what you need. Once again, those templates are coming up again if you have changed your mind and decide that you want one, okay? And you can see here, so if you have a free account, that one says free. Pro account, it'll tell you. What I do is I go over here to photos. And then I think about what I am going to talk about. Like you can see the other day, I did a charcuterie board one. Today, I already played around a little bit, but I'm gonna put in laptop because what is my topic? I'm talking about using Canva with business Pinterest. And so to me, like a laptop image makes sense with that topic, right? You may think of something different. And then you can look through all of it. They give you a ton of options. I tend to try to use a photo, a lot of, no, there's a free one. I tend to try to use a photo that see has a blank space so that your words, your text will show up well on it. I'm going to show you a little trick too if your image, like your words just aren't popping. But anyway, when I looked earlier, this was the one I liked. It happens to be a pro one, but you could choose a free one too. And you're going to drag it over. I will say sometimes it takes, like you have to fill with it a second to get it to click into the rectangle. Okay. So there it is. And with this one, I have all this free space down here to put text. However, if your image does not have that, click on the image so that it's highlighted with this blue like aqua border, right? Go right up here to this funny little checkerboard thing. Click on that. That's your transparency. And from there, watch, you can dim that image down. So if you have a dark image and you want words over top of it, you just really love that image no matter what, you can dim it down. Your words will still show, you'll still have the image that you like, and it's great, right? This one I can leave at 100 because there's plenty of space to put my words. But that's just a neat little Canva tip there. Okay, so now I'm going to put some text on here. And you'll see there are different sizes, although you can, even once you choose these, you can change the size of your font. If you have already branded yourself, so I've clicked on add a heading. If you've already branded yourself and you have fonts that you like, you can save these in Canva, okay? And if you haven't, just play around with what looks good. It's all, it's meant to not be a stressful thing, okay? And you can always come back in and change your fonts and things later on. So I'm going to name this one. You don't want to get too scripty or the algorithm won't pick up what you've said, but I like to have a little bit of prettiness in there. So I'll do something like this. I'll actually do two of them. I'll do like simple steps and then I'll add another heading. And see, it's really easy. You just drag it down. It'll help you line it up and everything. And then more of a little plain script. So we're going to name this one. Simple steps to using Canva with. Okay. And I might actually increase the font on that one a little. And put the with it, you know, whatever you think looks good to you. Just play around with that. Probably move that down some. And move that down some. Okay, I'm not going to bore you with all those steps because that's like part of just learning the style that you like for your stuff. What you want to know is how to get it to Pinterest. That's what's mattering to you today, right? Okay. So this is my pen. If this is your first time doing it, you up here, you will see an option to link your Canva and Pinterest accounts. And that's very simple and self-explanatory. Mine does not show up because mine are obviously already linked, but you'll click on that. Excuse me, it'll just ask you for your Pinterest site, and it very quickly links them for you. That is easy peasy lemon squeezy, I promise. So once you have that linked up here, you're going to just click on publish to Pinterest, and looky here, all of your boards that you have created are going to show up. How about that? And so well, I've created so many, not all of these are showing in a minute. Let's see. So I click choose another board. So there's the rest of my list, right? And so I'm going to choose Pinterest help. That's where I want it to go to that board. And you can post to more than one board, but you would want to vary your pin so you don't get labeled as spam. Okay, so in my title, I'm just going to use the same thing I put on the pin, except I might add in simple steps to using Canva with. Oh, it helps when you spell things right. I'm going to add in with business. Okay. And here you're just going to put a brief description. A simple to walk you through your business. And to publish. Okay, that's just kind of off the top of my head. I might come in and make that better later with better keywords and all that, but I don't want to waste your time. Okay, now here's what's cool. Right here, destination website. So let's say I've written a blog post on this, which where to put it. Okay, so you go over here, right? Copy your link to wherever you want to go. Forgive all my tabs open. And in Canva, you're just going to paste that link there. So for me, it goes to a blog. Yours may be going to a different destination. That's fine, whatever. Okay. Then you can either choose publish now, and that will go straight to that board on Pinterest for you, or, oops, sorry, or you can schedule your posts. So here's what's so beautiful. If you are an organized person and you have multiple blog posts or items you've created to sell, or courses or PDFs or recipes or whatever, and you have all those links ready, you can sit down here and very quickly, in 15 to 30 minutes, create a whole bunch of pins and schedule each one so that you have pins going in every single day. Okay. And you can even choose the time. It's a really nice feature. But for me, I'm just going to show you what this screen looks like. I'm going to go ahead and hit publish now. I'll tell you it's preparing your design, give you a nice little quote. just like it does every time you make something in Canva. And voila, your design has been published. And you can even click here to check your post if you want. There you go. See, there's me, my business account. And it's giving me some new little tip that Pinterest is doing. And there it is. It's all set up for you. Okay, good to go. So if you have any questions about using this, please put them below this video so I can come back and help you. I hope you've enjoyed this and that it's been beneficial to you. Once I figured out how to do it, it has been a lifesaver for me, both on time and energy and creativity. And I really enjoy using these two platforms together. Hope you're doing well, and we'll catch up soon.